ban tricks, yeah.
Good Esme ban, by the way. That's a heads-up ban coming out from Aurora, knowing that they couldn't pick up the Esme on their side because there is going to be a counter. Like we've seen the Tyros come out from Sanford before to utilize against the Esmeralda. So now AP Bren, I think final choice for them is to just remove the Phobius. Don't let Aurora take it because there's no Esmeralda anymore. There's no Uranus. There's no safe bet against the Phobius unless they want to go for the CC on the XP and then pick up the the gold lane for Shizu.
Yeah.
Maybe Moskov or something.
Is that why they just first picked it so they can just flex it if they need to, depending on the rest of the draft from Aurora?
I like banning the Phobius because it opens up just Lapu basically.
Yeah, exactly.
On the XP.
Opens up a lot of XP avenue. Instead of that, they go for the Arlet ban. Okay, I think they're confident with the flex of the CC. If you go Phobius here, they can just go. Oh, they steal it.
Edwards, sneaky.
Problem is again, like what Rockhart mentioned, Lapu is now up for Lord JM. But this time around, the Alice is gonna have the Angela on her side.
Yeah, and that's why they took out the Esmeralda. I mean, all these shields, especially on the low cooldown from the Angela, I feel like are going to be kind of a nuisance to deal with for AP Bren. Even if they have relatively good magic damage in the early game, like it's still going to be difficult.
Get this, Obsidia.
Are you...
Obsidia's good here.
For Aurora?
No, for AP Bren.
AP Bren.
I mean, for Aurora too, but...
Why the Obsidia?
Yeah.
There's a lot of heroes that are dependent on positioning and mobility in team fights. Oh, they go for Ruby. I think this is Ruby.
Is that gold Ruby?
I think it's Ruby XP. Unless
Ruby XP.
It's dependent to the last pick. Now, Aurora could get their hands on the Obsidia if they want to.
Oh, they can swap the CC and the Ruby for gold.
Exactly.
Right, I see what you mean.
So I think Obsidia works here. The only problem for Obsidia is the Joy and the CC. But if the Obsidia is able to land her Hunt of Bones to the Joy first, then she becomes the counter to the Joy.
And if US really on point, he can keep the Obsidia alive for a long time.
They go for the safe route.
Go with the Moskov.
To be fair, I built all that up. I just want to see Obsidia, man.
You just want to see Obsidia?
Yeah.
I feel like teams have definitely still been like figuring her out.
They like
in the right
her,
composition.
but they realize it's taking so long to set up.
Yeah,
right? That's the point.
It just seems like she takes that time.
It's a stronger but riskier Moskov, I would say.
And at this point, you probably just want to pick the Moskov, especially because you don't want to get too out.
You're down one game,
Yeah, you're down one game.
You want to be safe.
You're on Flying Clouds again.
Oh, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
You might as well give yourself the opportunity also to push cross map and then join those fights because of the Moskov. That's what he does so well.
Somebody asked Dom and Kai, yo, what do you want to play? You want to get crazy or you want to be safe?
He's probably like,
I want to chill.
I want to be safe. All right, play Moskov.
Play Moskov.
Play Moskov.
Wait, what was the crazy option? Oh, it was Obsidia.
Obsidia.
Oh. No, go Moskov.
I was hoping for Bane, actually.
Right, Bane's been a little slept on, you know, but he's picked up all the time.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
But let's go ahead and see what happens. You guys can let us know too. Is this going to be a 2-0 for AP Bren? Are they going to sweep Aurora, or are we going to be going to game 3? Again, it's Flying Clouds for game 2. A map, by the way, that Aurora has not had a win on.
Yeah.
Just yet.
And what's crazy is James Banks is also a hero that he's very comfortable with. Oh, Light! Light!
He rode the surge of life proc. That hurt. I felt that.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, wait a second, though.
What is his damage? What?
Where's the damage coming from here from Yue?
What does he have? Oh.
I didn't know Angela could deal so much damage in the early game.
Impure Rage with all the mages.
What was his first item? What did he get for the first item? Did he get the... Yeah, I'm wondering what he got. Because, like, man, those...
It's the Codex.
Those waves of love are waves of damage.
That's why.
Yeah.
Ouchies.
He had no right dealing that amount of damage.
That shocked me, man. All right, so Edward obviously is this the first time we're going to see him use the revamp Alice?
Yes.
It is, right?
Yes. I mean, we've only seen Alice, like, what, twice?
Twice? Yeah.
Twice.
And her win rate wasn't updated because she obviously just got that win last.
It's still 0%, isn't it?
Yeah, she lost. She lost on flap.
Last game it was a win.
Yeah, last game was
But
a win.
in the first one, it was a loss.
It was a loss, yeah.
So I was saying, you know, are we convinced that Alice is going to fit in some of these compositions, and teams have brought it up now?
Maybe.
I think Throne of Ruin, that ultimate, is still really good, and especially around objective fights, because as we talk about seeing more and more of the utility junglers come up, you know they're going to be planning themselves around there, and Alice is one of those heroes that puts herself right there. and can get that ultimate off.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Like, it's good because utility junglers are a thing.
Yeah, like it's
meta.
been coming back, right?
Yeah. Because it's more of a, I would say, filler, because XP laners are now also secondary roamers. And honestly, I would consider Alice is a better roamer than an XP laner, but she just can't roam.
She can just go and dive in a lot, which she's doing right now. There's the throw in the room, and Demon Kite closes out that turtle, and he's surviving with
Lord Jam?
the Angela, but in the backside is James Banks actually suffering here. Lord Jam, though, doing really good on the CC.
Almost, but it wasn't enough. It's because of the hard guard coming out from Hewitt. Demon Kite survives. Good initiation there from AP Bren, although Demon Kite was still able to get the turtle with the retribution, and because of that, the extra shields helped. But even then, we see the potential in terms of damage output coming out from AP Bren.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, because before that turtle broke in, Lord JM actually got the flicker out from Light earlier too, so Light then wasn't part of that fight and could really be useful for that. So good decision making from AP Bren in this early portion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Aurora, their strength in this lineup is early game because of the amount of heals and shield that they can get from both the Kalia and the Angela. But that is gonna be, you know, almost non-existent mid-game because of the dominant Isis, the the Sea Halberds, even the glowing ones coming off from these mages. But that's if they build it, though.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. You're gonna have to compete against like the sustain of a Ruby, of a CC. And what's the build?
Well, there's already the black guys coming out from X-Nova.
Oh, there you go. Very early on.
Yeah,
so that's going to deal with a lot of the heal.
Yeah, this is what they're going to have to go ahead and count on, too. And I think even in the gold lane, you're not really going to see much from Dominkite. He might have to deal with some pressure if AP Bren decides to go ahead and shift the focus there, especially having X-Nova on the Grok. But right now, it's just mainly kind of maintaining this for Dominkite, getting that farm he needs. You know, he can always rely on having that Purify, but really this game, I feel like it's just going to come down to the objective fights. It's not really going to be that pick-off-centric playstyle, unless, for example, Aqua lands a Traction Pulse. That's why sometimes you see him just throw it out, you know, see if he's able to go ahead and pressure out a battle spell even.
It's also like how they approach these fights, because Aurora, they want to move in, look for a pick-off, and then reset with the hard guard's cooldown. But for AP Bren, if they know their win conditions, they can actually be patient in these fights, look for the punishes, because they have a lot of counter-engage with the Ruby and the Grok. And, you know, there's also like the sustained damage in the form of the Kimi, and, you know, with the CC as well, standing in the front line. It just has to be like very controlled coming out from AP Bren.
Okay, right now, fighting for this turtle. It's already being controlled by AP Bren.
Oh, look at Demon Kite. Man, he's go crazy. But even with the hard guard here, James Banks with the turtle take. He's dancing around here. Traction Pulse basically doing nothing. What is happening? Team fights are weird.
Yeah, again, it's just Aurora trying to go and look for these pickoffs. It was big for Demon Kite, but problem was AP Bren was focused on the turtle, and then X-Nova and Shizu was just on Lancelot duty. Delay the Demon Kite as much as you can.
Decent gold coming into Dominkite with the turret take on top side. Lord JM, pretty decent poke, and nothing's gonna happen there. But look at the bottom. They're diving in. They have a lot of really good dive power. And again, Demon Kite just doing Lancelot things with the help of Yue.
Dude, he found Aqua behind the minion waves. He knew. He was like, some raider would be here.
I can smell
a raider would be standing in these lines.
That's familiarity right there, if I've ever seen it, right?
That's surge of blood.
Dude, I was like, no, Demon Kite, that's not the lane you want to be in. That's where the Ruby and the Grok is. But he was like, no, I'm not looking for the Ruby and the Grok. I'm looking for my friend.
My old pal. Man, Lord JM, by the way, he's been doing a ton of damage to everybody on the CC.
He might be top damage next to Aqua right now, honestly.
He's got to be. I know we're going to have to look at the damage meter in a second here, but man, the CC really hurts. And a lot of the times he's just jumping in, and he's put enough pressure with the current call and Blitz alone that he's able to even get some of the battle spells out.
Yeah, but the problem is for Aurora right now, even though Edward's soaking up a bunch of these damage from Lord JM, the thing is they can't find anything on the map. Even Demon Kite is finding it hard. Oh, Shizu goes down. But again, you go back to the idea of Demon Kite constantly roaming around to find something. And because of that, he's behind against James Banks in terms of levels, which is a big problem come the Lord fights. Oh, Lord JM.
Lord JM, again, absorbing so much of this.
Oh, wow.
He has the
Spear?
vengeance. He can pop it, but it's not going to be enough to save him. It's going to be a knockup, and that's going to be the kill. Jam goes down. They're using up a lot of their ultimates as well. There's just no way they can follow up against this. What a strong Uber coming in from Aurora.
I don't even know what was that from AP Bren. It felt like that was uncoordinated. And Aurora, again, you cannot make a mistake against this team. They find an opening, they make a big hole out of it.
It's a 50-50 debuff kicking in, man. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but good usage of the Heart Guard for Dome and Kite to go ahead and make that play against Lord JM, even pushing him back with the Spear of Misery. Now he's going to fight for this orange buff. Edward and Demon Kite alone.
Oh, the curtain's call!
Oh, big current call coming in here, but I don't think they care. They are playing around that current call like it's nothing. Edward's still alive, and just some nice slay the hand here. Demon Kite falling on the top side. That was huge.
Yeah, big kill coming out from AP Bren, but so does Aurora. Now Demon Kite's back on the map, able to outplay a lot of the players coming out from AP Bren with the punctures, Thorn Roses, and Phantom Execution. He's dodged 2 tectonic charges now, by the way.
Yeah.
2 tectonic charges.
It's just Lancelot, man. There's, you know, in the hands of some of these prolific junglers. I mean, we have so many good junglers here in the league. It's always great to see it. And, you know, part of that, too, is, again, the amount of time Edward's able to go ahead and buy on this Alice. Some of those team fights, it's just like, you can't help but try to, like, attack her and deal with her as she's just sitting there, throwing and ruining and waltzing all over everybody.
Yeah, and again, these setups are very important. You saw how hard it is for AP Bren to actually go for these punishes. They have to be controlled and precise with these counter engages. Because when we saw James Banks earlier come in to finish off Dominic Kite, Light was there to sort of stop the Joy from using the electrifying beats. James Banks didn't even try to dodge the Kalea. He waited for the last second before he popped the electrifying beats, which caused so much trouble for him because he sustained a bunch of damage. And then even after the electrifying beats came out, there was the Spear of Misery coming out from Dominic Kite that prevented him from moving forward.
I guess he's right. You have to be precise here because otherwise US just will be able to nullify most of that with the Heart Guard.
Yeah. So taking a look here, see that Brute Force picked up from Demon Kite, gonna help him getting into range in this first Lord that's coming up here too. That's gonna help him out. Holy Crystal though for James Banks too, so he on damage wise he's pretty good. There's also Brute Force for Lord JM now, so these big items are coming into place for this first Lord fight.
Yeah, his problem is again the control though from Aurora. Even though there is a big damage from the Joy, they have to find the proper setup. And they have to consider a lot of things. Like number one, the pickup coming out from Light. They have to find the Kalea. They have to link the right targets. Most importantly, the Lancelot, maybe alongside the Alice or the Kalea, because you want to disrupt these people from actually going in and out from these fights.
Yeah, no, I'm offended for now. They might just delay this though. I don't think either team really wants to
find the Lance.
Oh, wait a second here. Demon Kite again is going to have the Heart Guard to keep him alive, but I think those are pretty useful utils removed already for Aurora. They might just want to disengage this one.
Yeah. Good push too from Demon Kite the whole time. This is what I was saying. You just delay this Lord take, let your Moskov do the work, and so Demon Kite will continue to do that.
They forced the Heart Guard, but they didn't do anything about it. Now Aurora can just wait for the next set. He has it now.
Yeah, it's like what, a 20? What is it? Oh, Edward's
back on cooldown. Edward trying to make something happen here, but again, it's just so strong, man. Edward's in front of 3 people, 4 people. He is just surviving it and actually just finessing it.
Yeah, now Aurora is playing the Lord setup. Play the slow push. Wait for the Lord resets. It's now Aurora who is in control. AP Bren is the one who needs to punish here because if they play this slow, Dominic Kite is just gonna farm and nothing's gonna happen in the Lord pit, especially with how the composition of Aurora works. They have a bunch of sustain. The shields and the heals from Yue and also Light with the Surge of Life.
It's starting to feel like AP Bren's fizzling out here, man. What is up with AP Bren?
Well, a part of this again is the lineup that they have specific to it. You know, their gold laner Shizu, he's mainly going to be their crowd controller. He's setting things up. So is X-Nova, even to an extent Aqua, to try to get that traction pulse off. And you're really relying on Lord JM and James Banks to have enough damage, you know, and just win with crowd control, if you will, here. But Aurora, they've got that sustainability.
Yeah, they forced Dominic Kite out of the slow lane. Now they have a window to work with. At the very least, 30 seconds to find a crucial pickoff for AP Bren.
For AP Bren, I feel like it's now or never. Make something happen here.
X-Nova though.
Or else you will just fizzle out like I mentioned earlier. Here's X-Nova up on front. Lord Jam looking for it. Already using the current called slowdown Demon Cat, but that's already
they're going for the Lord.
Heart Guard on cooldown. James backs with a Lord take. But what's the team fight gonna look like? It's Edward in the middle of everything. They can't stop him. They can slow him down. And there goes the Spear of Destruction. Everyone's just gonna go down like some balloons getting popped here with a puncture coming in.
I think that's it.
This could be it. That is a wipeout almost. Lord James still alive though. He's running for the hills. Lord's already walking on top.
They might be able to end it here. They're working on that mid turret. It's Lord Jam trying to get back to base.
Yeah, that should be it.
Can they end it here?
It feels like it. There's just no way Lord Jam can clear this or slow them down. And we are going to have a game number 3 for this one, folks.